This video is not made for kids. Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, I received some celebrity doll mail today. As we can see here, the new Barbie Mariah Carey doll and the Bratz Kylie dolls. Now, immediately I thought of the idea of wouldn't it be fun if we did a versus video of these dolls, since these are all celebrity-based dolls. They came out in a similar time manner. They are priced differently. And of course, we also have the long-standing feud between Mattel and MGA. So I thought, you know, it's a perfect idea. It was meant to be. So let's do this. Bratz Kylie dolls versus the Barbie Mariah Carey doll. Which is better? Which is, you know, better for your buck, like what you're paying for, and which is just better overall with what you're getting quality-wise and accessory-wise. So let's get into it. Right away, I did pay more for the Mariah Carey doll. I paid almost $100 for her, and then for the Kylie Jenner dolls, there are two. As we can see here, we have the day and night look. I paid about $40 for each, so $80, about $90 maybe for these two, and almost $100 for her. So I guess if you're getting both of the Kylie Jenner dolls and then Mariah Carey, you're paying about the same price for her as you would for these two together. So interesting, I guess, because if you get these two, you get two dolls, but for her, you're paying the same amount, but only for one doll. So that's definitely something to consider. But if you only get one of these dolls, obviously it's cheaper. She only costs like about $40 or $30 on Amazon, where I got her. And she will be more expensive then. But even though I'm gonna be unboxing both Kylie Jenner dolls, you know, I'm gonna look at them as a unit, as a single entity, because we do only have one Mariah Carey doll. Okay, so box-wise, here we can see the design for the Kylie Jenner dolls is very, oh my God. As I was saying, the design for the boxes here is very unique for the Kylie dolls, because the design is the same shape-wise, you know, it has that iconic, you know, Bratz box shape, but the logo is mirrored on the boxes. That is intentional. And then we even have this very unique kind of like slope, like it's curved here almost on the top, and then we have a handle for both of them. So that is so unique and definitely very like clean and specific, and I love it. It does make the dolls stand out. It's very chic and unique, but also very again, like very specific, and I don't know, it just gives me glam. It's like pastel pink. It works because the dolls are like all black, so it works. That the only color here aside for the black is the pink. And then we have the artwork at the bottom and a picture of Kylie and her, you know, referenced look for each doll. And in the back, there is not much going on. There's not even any artwork or any description, just the logo. For Mariah's box, it's definitely more loud here with the print in the background, very Christmas themed, obviously very fitting for Mariah Carey, her brand. And then we have her name here in silver. We have the Barbie signature logo, Mariah Carey, and you know, by Barbie. The ornamental designs here and everything is just, it is very pretty looking. We have a clear window all throughout here on every side, so you can see the doll perfectly if you want to keep her in box. And then on the back, we can see the picture here of the reference look for her outfit of Mariah. We have Barbie, Mariah Carey, Barbie doll, and some more, you know, ornamental decorations, trees, you know, it really is just beautifully done, the design here. And then here's the bottom. Here's a description in a lot of different languages. You can pause and read. The Kylie dolls each come with their respective poster with the beautiful artworks here on the front. They each have a little card, the certificate of authenticity, and then they each also have this little star-shaped silver Mugler brush. Then Mariah's doll only has the certificate of authenticity. Otherwise, she has nothing else included. First up, Mariah. So Mariah is a very, she's a very simple doll, honestly. Like there's not a ton going on with her, but she is a very detailed doll. Like the dress here is lined on the inside. It is a little bit see-through, and like the fabric is really nice. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like rough or anything, but it is just one layer. It is just one piece. But it is accurate. You know, like I believe this is actually inspired by a real life dress that she wore to one of her shows. So it is accurate, and it is an imitation of an actual dress that she wore. I love the train here on the back. It is like pretty long, not too long. It could be a little bit longer, but it's like a really nice little added detail. Like it adds to the dramatic flair of the doll, you know, like it really just makes it complete, I think. And the sparkles are messing with my camera's focus, so yay. But yeah, the shoes, I believe she wore silver ones instead of like red heels. But, you know, I think it's because they really want to draw your attention to the silver touches on her dress and like her earrings. And the silver shoes perhaps would have, I don't know, thrown it off. But I think the red shoes blend in too much. Like I think the silver would have maybe been more interesting. But these are some simple heels. They're painted in this like really nice natural pink color. It's very, you know, very decent. Like it's not vibrant or anything, but it's a nice touch. And then we do have the little butterfly ring in silver, and then the microphone is also in silver. But I wish that the finish here would have also been like shiny, like the ring and the little thing detail here, because the microphone just kind of looks very dull in comparison. But yeah, so speaking of, she does have a little bit of a gathering here at the hips, and then she has this silver little star on the front, and then the neckline is like a very simple one here, and then she is on a model muse type of body where she is pre-posed. You cannot move her, you know, elbows or anything. She doesn't have any articulation outside of the, you know, 5 main points. So keep that in mind. But I do think that it just works for her. And I believe this is also a new body for Mariah specifically. It works because it's a very elegant type, and it just works with her dress and the whole aesthetic. It's very elegant. It also has these beautiful earrings, honestly, in silver, and they are removable, I believe. If you really, yeah, they're removable if you really wanted to. They're not attached like some other earrings. And then the face, I think she looks like Mariah. I do. I think she's like a very good imitation of her face. She has all the features, the little, you know, beauty mark, the lip gloss, the makeup, the smile is just, you can definitely see Mariah here. Like, I think it's a very good face up, very well done, not too cartoony, not too, you know, uncanny valley, you know, it's like just the right amount. And then her hair is like a really nice mixture of honey blonde with highlights, lowlights, and it is gelled out of the box, but I did comb it out a little bit, and it really holds a nice curl here at the bottom. So I think the hair came out really nicely. You can wash it, of course, but I just don't wash my doll hair. Oh yeah, and there's a Velcro here on the back. No snaps or anything. It's all one piece. So pretty simple at last. But yeah, that's Mariah's doll. And now let's get into the competition, which are the Bratz Kylie Jenner dolls. These are both outfits, obviously, that she's worn in real life. They're kind of inspired. I don't know specifically from which looks, but they are inspired for sure. Aside for like the boots. I'm pretty sure that these boots are a new boot for Bratz dolls, like with the lipstick heel, the Kylie signature, so iconic. I do love the boots, but I like, at least for my Kylie doll here, one leg is like shorter because when I put her in her boots, like she hinges one way, like she leans in one way, which is really, it sucks. I'm gonna snap her in her shoes. Okay, keep an eye, this is not snapped. And now, this is snapped. So you can see that she's now leaning towards the right. You can definitely tell a difference. Like if you put them side by side, you can see that, yeah, look at her. She's like towering. She's like the Tower of Pisa, the leaning Tower of Pisa. So I don't know what it is, like, but every time, like, I stick her, when she has both her boots on properly, like snapped in, she ends up leaning, and it really sucks. So I end up having to, you know, just place her in her boots and not actually, you know, snap her in, because if I do, then, you know, she ends up looking like really weird. The actual dress is really simple. It has this like pleathery look to it. It's like very shiny. It's like a little bit rouge here on the sides. We have a little rose in the middle, at the top, and then we have like a semi bow here at the bottom. It's like a really cute little detail, but otherwise it's a really pretty and simple dress, honestly. Like there's not too much going on here. And then she does have a little Bratz lip bag included, which I wish it would stay in like this position because it kind of like tends to swivel around. It's like a little bit loose, so yeah, that sucks. But yeah, she also has these beautiful earrings in silver. They're like little droplets, and then she also includes these really cool sunglasses in black. The faces, let me already show you the comparison. The faces are basically the same. They're the same face grading, but the makeup eyeshadow is darker on the night look than it is on the day look Kylie, and the lipstick is the exact same. The hair is like really pretty on Kylie. I did put it half up here. The original style was all loose down, but I thought that was a little bit boring for my taste, so I just put it half up, and it's like really nice hair. I combed it out. It's like a really nice curl here at the bottom, and then we have the night look Kylie doll here. Like I mentioned, the makeup is much darker on this girl. She also has these beautiful earrings that are unique to her, and she has this iconic hairdo that's like a bun. It's all gelled to perfection. Honestly, wouldn't change much about it. And then we do have these little strands poking here on the front of her forehead, a little side piece here sticking out, a little swirl, and it's like a really nice hairdo, honestly. And then we have the outfit, which is a really accurate representation of the look that it's inspired by. We have this almost mesh see-through material here, but we've also like a nude fabric underneath it, so it's not just like actually see-through. There's a fabric underneath this black to make it look like it's see-through. Like it is definitely thicker than it looks, as you can see. It bunches up here at the back with the Velcro. It's a lot of materials. And then we do have this little mesh strap going from the back to the front. On one side, it's like asymmetrical. And then we also have this one sleeve on one arm. It's like a really nice rouged, it has like a nice rouged look, and it comes down to almost like her fingers. And then she also has this like really small ring that matches her earrings. Then lastly, we also have this like really nice velvet dress. The skirt piece, it's all one piece, but the velvet skirt piece is like really nice. It's very accurate also, but I do think it could have been a little bit longer, just because it could have matched maybe Mariah's with more of a train in the back. I'm pretty sure that the actual real life dress was longer as well in the back, so maybe it could have used a little bit more fabric, but it is a really nice cut dress with the velvet. It is lined as well. And then she is wearing these really simple heels in black. And otherwise, that is basically the Kylie dolls. Of course, we also have Norman, who comes with the night look Kylie doll. He is a fully flocked figure, and kind of, very kind of heavy, like not hollow at all. The pose here is very organic, very nicely done. And the shading here as well. He has a hole, like, right here, I don't know why. But yeah, and then the face details is really nicely done. And he also has this removable collar with some painted details in silver as well. And that does it for my Bratz and Mariah review. Now, of course, this is a versus video, so which dolls are better, the Bratz or Mariah doll? Which one do I prefer? Well, I don't know. I think they each have potential and things that I love about them design-wise, creatively speaking. The fact that we even have Kylie dolls in the first place is kind of like something to just think about for a second. I mean, I think it makes sense because, Kylie really popularized the big lips trend with her lip liner kit. Like, it was a huge deal at that time. Like, the lip Kylie, the lip challenge, whatever it was called, with like the trying to make your lips bigger with like the little cups. Remember that whole craze? Yeah, that was a moment in pop culture history. So, I mean, I definitely think that Kylie and big lips kind of goes together, and then Bratz big lips also is synonymous. So I think Kylie having a Bratz doll isn't really too much of a surprise. I feel like it was gonna happen sooner or later, just because, again, like, it's just so, it fits. So I'm not mad at the fact that we actually have Kylie Bratz dolls. I think just like creatively speaking, the outfits are just so boring. Like they are well made, they're like really nice quality outfits, but they're very simple. And I feel like they could have used perhaps some more accessories, like maybe phones, or again, different outfits that were more colorful or more popular perhaps, because I feel like she has so many different looks that they could have pulled inspiration from. And for both of these dolls to be black, wearing black, it's kind of boring. And maybe that was the point, to be all black so they would stand out against the pink background and the packaging. I don't know, or maybe to make them look more collector, you know, friendly. So they made them black, you know. So I don't know what the reason was for these outfit choices, but I just think it could have been more fun. They could have chosen more fun picks. And then Mariah, I think she's a really gorgeous doll. You know, the articulation, the model muse body definitely takes away a little bit of the fun of posing. But I also, at the same time, I don't mind the model muse body, because I think it really adds a special layer to her doll. It makes her feel more special. And I don't know why, but this body is not as hollow. Like I feel like the legs are like you know, thicker, like they're filled. They're not as hollow as a normal Barbie body would be. So I think it just makes her feel also heavier and not as light or, you know, cheap feeling perhaps. I also love the hair. I love the face. I love the silver details. I just think she really is a vision in red here. And she's obviously the perfect Christmas doll. And then obviously Kylie's just like, yeah, she's here too. So overall, I would say it's a tie. I cannot decide, but please let me know what you think of these dolls. Which one do you think is the clear winner? Mariah Barbie doll or the Bratz Kylie Jenner dolls? Let me know down below. But that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and become a member today so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.